How you doing, ladies and gentlemen? So I had to redo a whole video because my zipper was opened. No, I'm kidding. That's not why I'm making a video. How you guys doing, man? This is Lucifer Business and Spiritual Consultant, man. As always, and if you're new to the channel, you're probably wondering what the fuck is Lucifer doing on fucking planet Earth. Well, let me tell you, he's He's talking about everything that the world is made of, which is what? Business and spirituality. Now, I know. A lot of people that watch my videos like, well, you never talk about business. Well, that's because I don't feel like it. And also, I don't want to make you rich, and I'm not getting some of that cash. So that's why I don't talk about business at all. But if you're interested in business, then we can go make some money together. Or I can coach you, whichever you choose. But one thing's for sure, I get something out of it. Now, the thing is, spirituality is also something that I can get out of it, and I should probably charge you for it, of course, because obviously I am the best on YouTube, and everybody's a fucking dumbass compared to me. So, so I should charge you for spirituality, but I had to take the higher road, right? I had to be a man and, pick the lesser of two evils. And since business can make a substantial amount of money, I chose spirituality over business to talk about on YouTube. Anyways, I can gauge whatever I say and, and not give you too much power, or at least attach myself to the power that I give you, so like that you don't go flaunting your power around without my permission. If you didn't know that was a thing, yes it is. Go try it out if you don't believe me. Now the thing is, everybody's acting like a fucking retard right now. Everybody's acting fucking retarded. Now I know. Okay, I get it. You're jealous. I get it. You're not as smart as I am. I get it. Okay, you're not as spiritual. I get it. Whatever. You know what I mean? It makes you jealous. It makes you fucked up. Whatever. I think you're fucking stupid. I think you're fucking stupid. Like, not just stupid. I mean, like, really fucking stupid. I think like you're beyond dumb. Like, because the thing is, spirituality is not meant for people to be angry about it. It's not meant for, I feel like if you watch channels like these and you are incapable of accepting or doing the things involved in these videos, because I'm not the only one making the YouTube videos about spirituality, of course, duh, and you are indulging yourself in this dimension, because it's a different dimension. Spirituality is a small dimension. Not everybody watch spirituality videos. I mean, if you look at the most popular spiritual videos out there, they're not as popular as gaming videos or podcasts. People that post podcasts on YouTube, they're not as popular as these fucking people. Especially gaming. We don't even come close. Like, gaming has millions of views. Like, spirituality videos have a couple hundred thousands. You know what I mean? Maybe 700, maybe a million sometimes, depending on if it's like really popular, and people already know about that. But most of our videos don't get that much traction. It's mostly like commercials, movies, things like those are the ones that get like the biggest views. So it's a very small dimension. So you have to understand that if you walk into a dimension and you're, I don't know what the fuck you're trying to do. You're trying to learn, or you're trying to, you're curious, right? You enter the dimension and you're curious and shit. But you have feelings. You get in your feelings when you hear some shit. Just get the fuck out of here. Like, you don't have to listen to me. Like, you're not obligated to listen to me. Of course, that's bullshit. You are obligated to listen to me because you can't escape me. But at the end of the day, you don't have to literally physically look at me. You can just lay on your bed and wait for the downloads to come, or you can lay on your bed and just wait till your almighty thingamajig gives you some notions. You can do that. You don't even have to do a ritual. You can just sit there and you're gonna get notions, you're gonna get downloads. All you have to do is a little bit of self retrospection and a little bit of self reflection, and you're gonna get noticed. You're gonna get notions. You know what I mean? It's like they call it downloads. People call it downloads. I get downloads too. I don't have to watch anything. I don't have to read anything. I can just sit there for a couple of hours and boom, bada bing, bada boom. I'm 2 times smarter than I was before. Shit's amazing, actually, if you think about it. But hey, it is what it is. So, this is the reason why I think people are retarded. you know, Not because of that, but it's kind of like you're sitting here, you're giving notions, you're explaining things, and for some reason people get angry. For some reason, I mean, they're not angry. They're just, well, yes, they are angry. Like, yeah, I call that anger. That's anger. Like, that's obvious anger. I mean, I understand it's jealousy, but it's still anger at the end of the day, because you are actively getting out of your way to criticize something that you know nothing about. That's anger. That's not just jealousy. You know what I mean? Like, because jealousy would actually mean that you know what this person is saying. But in the case of me, you don't know what I'm saying. You don't know what I'm saying until you ask me what the fuck I'm saying. So you can't, So it's really quite peculiar to find these people, these entities, to be to have some form of judgment towards you in some shape or form, where they have no clue what the fuck you're talking about. So that's pure anger, like pure anger. It's not even. It's beyond jealousy. Because jealousy means I know what this guy is saying, but I feel like this guy is saying it in a way that's better than the way I say it. So that's why I'm jealous. Or jealousy is we work in the same office, but I feel like this guy thinks or is better than me, or it thinks or does the thing that I do better than I do. Therefore, I am jealous because I am envious. I feel envious towards this person. I feel some kind of envy towards this person. Therefore, I am jealous of this some bitch, right? So jealousy and anger are two completely separate things. A lot of people get jealousy and anger mixed up. Anger is, I don't know what the fuck this guy is talking about, and I'm gonna go out of my way to make him feel my disapproval towards what I just said. That's anger. You are angry. Like, cause there's no, like, if you understood what I was saying, you wouldn't feel anger. You would go out, you would have a nice day, you would see the flowers grow, you would feel like $1,000, basically. You would feel like $1,000,000. So if you're angry, it's because you're retarded. If you're angry, it's because you're retarded. Because I do feel like a lot of people tend to tell me, "Oh, you're smart and shit like that." Yeah, okay, I get it. But you gotta understand too, like, I don't tell things in a way that you cannot understand it. Like, I say it in a way that you can understand it. I don't say it in the way that you can't understand it. So it's not really me being that smart. You know what I mean? Like, I don't really think, that my YouTube content is like super fucking, intellectual and shit, like, which is not, on purpose, because I understand that not a lot of people understand this shit. I do understand that I do involve a little bit of science and physics and, in some of my shit, I get that part. But, it's not hard physics, I'm not a theoretical physicist, like, it's rudimentary physics, it's rudimentary physics that anybody can understand. Even your kids can understand this kind of physics. Like, it's not a big deal. So I kind of resent people that feels like my content might be a little bit too far advanced for some people. No, because I talk like I'm from the streets, and I put on this persona, and I have this like businessman character and this fucking persona where it's over the top. It's an over the top persona. Yeah, I'm Lucifer. You know, it's an over the top persona, and I am Lucifer, like, you know, and when I'm on screen, right, when I'm talking in this fucking microphone, when I put on these glasses, I'm fucking Lucifer. I'm not me anymore. You know, it's a persona. You know, it's not my everyday regular. Like, it's like, you know, I don't wake up looking like this, more or less. You know, like, I can't even get out of the character. You see what I'm saying? Like, I did just that answer. You know, there's just that, like, you know, it's beyond ridiculous. So thing is the thing is, like I said before, you if you are in disapproval of what I'm saying, it's mainly because you're stupid. You know, because an intelligent person would understand. You don't even need. That's the worst part. That's why you're retarded. Like, you don't even need to be intelligent to understand what I'm saying. Like, you don't even need to be that smart to understand what I'm saying, because I'm not even using the terms, the super complicated. By the way, the super complicated terms for the shit that I'm explaining here, man. Like, if I could, you guys know I could. You guys already know I could, and I don't do that. Why? Because I would lose you. You would be disinterested. You know what I mean? Like, you're already not interested in the good things that I'm giving you. A lot of people are waiting for this fucking the G guy. They're waiting for the G guy to give them the fucking water and give them the fucking fruits. Nigga, I'm giving you the fruits and the water right now, you dumb motherfucker. I mean, like, what the fuck is your problem? You know what I mean? Like, what are you waiting on? There's nothing to wait on. You don't need to wait. It's right there. You know what I mean? But instead, what you want to hear is me. You want to hear me talk about other people. Which, by the way, all these fucking people that you think are so fucking high and mighty cannot fucking destroy me by the motherfucking way. I'm just saying. I'm just letting you know, in case you didn't know. You know what I mean? So whatever. I mean, some of these guys are turning their attention somewhere else. And some of these guys said they was about to take over this fucking place and shit like that and blah blah blah. Well, you know, I'm still standing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're not even addressing me anymore. You looking somewhere else because I'm a fucking tough goddamn bite to chew. You know what I mean? Your eyes was bigger than your plate. You know what I mean? The plate was bigger than your eyes, man. So I digress. You know, I did this video because apparently that's what people feel like. People are feeling a little bit masochistic today. For the past couple of days. I've seen, like, people feeling a little bit like they're unworthy. A lot of people feel a little bit unworthy, a little bit masochistic. So people are asking me to call them retards. So that's what I'm doing. You know what I mean? I don't really want to call you a retard. I don't really want to call you stupid. I'm just doing it because that's how people feel right now. People feel like they deserve to be called stupid. People feel like they deserve to be called retarded and shit like that. That's fucking weird to me, by the way. That's just bizarre shit. You know, like, to me it is. To me it's bizarre shit. I don't know. But, you know, hey, whatever. It is what it is. You know, so I'm doing this video because I love you, you know, and apparently that's what would make you happy. And so, like a good lover that I am, I'm giving you what you want. You stupid motherfucker. You know, hey, it's funny, man. It is what it is. And by the way, bro, like, there's people that are commenting about videos from a year ago still. Like, bro, you need to, like, you know, come back to earth, my nigga. Like, look at the dates of the videos, man. Like, look at the dates before you comment on some shit, bro. Like, you know what I mean? I know time and space is relevant, but shit, man. I mean, like, really? Like that situation is already dealt with. Like, move on. Like, there's a bunch of people. Even I moved on. Like, everybody moved on. And you're commenting about some shit. So this is what I'm talking about. There's some people that are just stuck. You know what I mean? They're not aware. You know, they don't know their eyes are shut. They're walking around with their eyes closed. You know what I mean? Like, open your eyes. God damn it. Don't, no, you know what? You know what? You know what? Bullshit. Don't trust your eyes. Don't even trust your eyes. I would go as far as saying don't trust your eyes. Because I don't trust my eyes. There's some shit I see. Somebody said something, and I think that shit was real. It was anyway. Somebody on my comment section said some shit. That shit was real. He said, you know, like, because I always say like the Ocean's 11 music. You know what I mean? Like, I could hear the Ocean's 11 music, and he commented like, right now because of you, I'm seeing stuff that happens in the street, and I can see the Ocean's 11 music. You know what I mean? That's exactly it. You got it. You freaking got it. You got it. That's it. Exactly. Like, I don't trust my own eye. Like, whatever I see, this, you know what I mean? That's it. That's it right there. That's it. That's exactly it, bro. Like, you can hear the fucking music. You can hear the Ocean's 11. You can hear the setup, man. You can see the setup, bro. But if you trust your eyes and only your eyes and fuck my logical brain and fuck my critical brain, you're going to believe everything you see. You're going to believe everything you see is real. You're going to believe that this guy really owns that car or this person really owns that house. And you're going to believe a whole bunch of shit. You know what I mean? You're going to believe that Lucifer is here to kill all of you and, you know, he's under your bed and he's going to fucking grab you by the leg and, you know, bring you down under your fucking bed and shit. And in your bed there's a goddamn fucking portal to fucking hell and he's going to fucking bring you down to fucking hell for fuck what reason, I don't know. Why would somebody do that? I don't even know, like, what would be the purpose of doing that? That's actually a good question. You know, like, that's actually a good question. Like, why would somebody drag somebody? Anyway, but whatever, man. I don't know. It makes sense in the movies, so I guess it makes sense for us too. Like, you know. So, anyways, man. Like, you know, look, I get it, man. Like, you don't understand this shit. It's too much for you. You're fucking scared. You know what I mean? You're scared of shit. You know, because the thing is, hurting somebody is easy. Hurting somebody is easy. It's easy. It's easy to hurt somebody. Anybody can hurt anybody. That's the easiest thing in the fucking world to do. Like, there's nothing easier. Shit, it's so easy to hurt people in the world that we live in right now, that hurting people or wanting to hurt people is easier to manifest than anything. If you want something nice, if you want to build something good, it is super hard. If you want to hurt somebody, if you want to damage something, if you want to fucking, that's super easy. Like, it takes you 5.3 seconds, less than that, to actually be able to manifest some shit like that. Anything negative is easy to fucking manifest. But everything positive, it's a little bit harder for some reason. Instead of taking 5.3 seconds, it's going to take you 5.3 minutes. Or 5.3 hours. You know, and that's ridiculous if you think about it. But it's very hard for somebody to actually, like, create something out of the goodness of their heart. You know, I'm doing this out of the goodness of my heart, bro. Like, you feel like I'm talking against the establishment. I'm talking against the Illuminati. I'm talking against evil spirits and evil entities, evil groups, evil, you know, misleading dumbasses, all kinds of shit. I do this out of the pureness of my heart. Do I get paid to do this? I don't get paid to do this. I don't have the donations. It's not that I wouldn't ask for donations. I can't, you know, because I don't have enough subscribers and I don't have enough views. So I can't really ask for donations. I don't have the little button to ask for donations. So I'm doing this for free. I've been doing this for the past 2 years. So it's out of the goodness of my heart. So I put myself on the line to bring you knowledge, to bring you power, to bring you strength, even though I know that the government doesn't want you to have strength. The government doesn't want you to have power. The government doesn't want you to be your own person. The government doesn't want you to be an individual or whatever. If you feel that's a conspiracy, well, guess what? Well, the spiritual entities, powers that be, doesn't want you to have those things. All right, because maybe it's not the government, maybe it's ghosts, right? Maybe it's spirits that are, standing in your way, right? So those ghosts and spirits, those dark ghosts and those dark spirits that actually govern the world or govern you or whatever they govern, right? They just don't like the fact that you might be powerful. They don't like the fact that you might be, that you have some power or some control over your life. They don't want you to have that. And I'm sitting there in the line, stuck in the middle with you. Here I am, like the song says, bringing you these things anyway. And what I get in return is bullshit. What I get in return is bullshit. All I get is like a bunch of fucking, limp dick ass motherfuckers. I'm sorry. You're a limp dick. I'm sorry. You are a limp dick. Cause the thing is, I'm like, yo, the gods got your back. You have power. You can do. These are my videos. This is the things I say. The gods have power. The gods give you power. You can become a god. You can do this. You can do that. You don't need this. You can do that by yourself. You don't need nobody's help. You're good. You're powerful. I'm powerful too. I got power too. This is what I'm doing. And the response is, oh, I don't know. Whatever. Whatever. I don't need those things. That's in the past. That's bad. That's blah 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 blah. There's a bunch of fucking people whining, like whining little bitches. I don't even know. I don't even know. Like, I don't even know. What is that? Like, what's the problem? Check. But some people are starting to get it. There's some people that starting to get it. Some people are like, well, I'm starting to notice that a lot of power people are afraid of coming into their power. That's what the fuck I'm thinking. That's what the fuck I'm seeing. I'm seeing the same shit. I'm like, yo, what's up? What's up with these fucking people? Like, what's their problem? You know what I mean? Like, what is this? Why is this a bad thing? Like, how is this I don't get it. I'm confused. I am fucking confused. Since when being yourself and having power is a bad thing? What? Wait, whoa, time out here. I missed something. I missed something. You know what I mean? I don't see how that's possible, man. Like I don't where did we slip up here, man? Like we slipped up somewhere and I don't know where it is. Makes no fucking sense. But the thing is, you see, this is what I was saying in one of my videos. This is the reason why I'm like, sometimes I'm like, drop these fools. Like there's a lot of people. The spirits are kind of like, the spiritual world is like, bring everybody together, bring people together, blah, blah, blah. We're not going to leave anybody behind. I'm like, bro, like, are you sure that's your plan? Are you sure you want to do that shit? Because, man, there's a lot of people, man, like, like, yeah, I'm just saying, bro, like, look, I'm with you. You know what I mean? I'm all for, making the world a better place and shit, but man, I don't know, man. I think, because the thing is, if you look at the Carthaginians, right? The Carthaginians was a small fucking country in Africa. And that small ass fucking country kick the ever living shit out of Rome. You know what I mean? On multiple cases, on multiple times. And they were small. So I'm thinking like maybe we should think more like the Carthaginians right there. I mean, fuck everybody else. Let's build a group of strong people, strong-minded individuals that are capable and willing to do what they have to do, and let's just work with these motherfuckers, and maybe the rest of the world are gonna reap the rewards. Of course, that's not necessarily fair if you look at it from some point on a different standpoint, because it's kind of like you're doing all the work and everybody else is reaping the rewards. But isn't that already what's going on? Isn't that already what's happening? Because these fucking God believers, you know, these people that believe in that guy, they ain't doing shit. They ain't doing shit, man. They're not doing anything, bro. They don't even know how I do what I do, bro. Like, and even if they do know how I do what I do, they're afraid of doing it themselves. What the fuck? What is going on here, man? Like, what is this, bro? Like, what is going on? You know, like, what is that? You know what I mean? Like, so let's be Carthaginians real quick, bro. Like, cause I mean, this nigga ain't about to do nothing, man. Like, he ain't about, you know, he's not about anything, bro. Like, he's not about anything, bro. This nigga's scary shit. He's like, he's trying to become, first of all, the Illuminati don't like his ass. Nobody likes his ass. And he still wants to fucking sit there and be like, well, I'm gonna try to, you know, I'm gonna just mind my business, or he's trying to be on the Illuminati's. Well, he's trying not to gain attention from the Illuminati. Nigga, the Illuminati, you already got the attention from the Illuminati, bro. Like, period. There's not a lot of people that don't have the attention of the Illuminati. Illuminati ain't got shit to do but to look at people, man. These motherfuckers, let me tell you something, you stupid ass niggas. Motherfuckers that are in power work from 11 o'clock to 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Everybody else works from 9 to 5. You know what I mean? And if you don't work from 9 to 5, you work from 5 to 9. All right? Business people, powerful business people work 4 hours a day. So let me tell you something. Let me just like paint a picture in your head, right? Let's say all this is just a conspiracy and I'm fucking crazy. What the fuck is this motherfucker doing when he works 4 hours a day the rest of the day? So you're gonna tell me somebody that works 4 hours a day makes $100,000 a year, probably more, $200,000 or $500,000 a year, shit, probably $1 million, works 4 hours a day, and you're gonna tell me this nigga ain't got time to look at what you're doing in your backyard? Really? Because let me tell you something. If you're making $1 million a year, you can buy a pretty nice fucking telescope. You know what I mean? Those binoculars are state-of-the-art binoculars, bro. Like, you got the money and you got the time to be doing that shit. I'm just saying. And you're sitting there and be like, I don't want I don't want to catch any attention. Nigga, they already know you exist. They know everybody exists. There's not a person on earth that they don't know exists. Bruh. Period. That's just, you're just retarded. You're retarded. Like, you're stupid. Like, it makes no sense that you would think that nobody knows that you exist. That's crazy. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's just insane. You are insane. They might not care about certain people's existence. I'll give you that. But if you really think that if they want to know something that they can't know something, then you one stupid ass mother effer. You know what I mean? That's just legit makes no sense. 4 hours a day, $1 million a year. It's just a conspiracy, man. And even if it is, even if I'm crazy, it still makes sense. Just because I'm crazy doesn't mean I'm wrong. Just because I'm crazy doesn't mean I'm wrong. Because if I made $1 million, which I do, but if I make $1 million a year and I work 4 hours a day, nigga, I'm gonna buy a big ass binocular or a big ass, things to look in, and I'm gonna be watching everybody in the freaking neighborhood. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be peeking at Sandra's window because Sandra's looking fine because she's been working out lately. You know what I mean? And she's on that diet, so she looking real good. And I got a big ass telescope. I'm gonna look into her fucking window. I'm gonna look at her fine ass. You wanna know why? Because I got time and the money to do it. And if I get caught looking at Sandra's window, I can just pay off the judge. I can just pay off the police and be like, that shit never happened. Here's some money for your school. Here's some money for your kid's school. And leave my ass alone. Let's just throw this under. I won't do it again, but let's just sweep this under the rug and nobody find out so I can keep doing what I do. So now I'm not looking at Sandra no more, but I'll be looking at Bob, for some fucking reason. I don't know why. I just felt like looking at Bob. Because I don't want to get caught looking at Sandra again. I might get in trouble this time. You know what I mean? So, even if I'm crazy, doesn't mean I'm wrong. Even if I'm crazy, doesn't mean I'm wrong. But the amazing part, the really amazing part is that real people that really know what's going on, but it's because you believe in God and shit. Part of my language. It's because you believe in that God thing. So that's why you think you're exalted or you're justified or you're fucking, I don't know what the fuck they call it. So somebody comes around like me and being all crazy and shit. It makes you feel uncomfortable. It makes you feel nervous. It makes you feel like, that's, I don't really like that kind of thing. Why? Why don't you like that kind of thing? What's wrong with me? Is there a problem with me? Did I do something wrong? No, it's just, I don't know. Exactly. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. Like, you're letting this thing dictate how your life goes. You're letting this thing dictate what you're supposed to think about people. People are coming at me and telling me, oh, the spirits, I don't want to have a spirit. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. That makes no sense. Shut the fuck up. You ain't saying shit. All right? Like, stop saying that bullshit, man. That's fucking bullshit. No, well, the gods dictate, you let things. No. That's not how it works. All right? That's not how it works. You're being a dumbass. You're being a stupid idiot. And you sound like a fucking retard. All right? Like, that's true. That's fucking true. But at the end of the day, because of your fucking religion, you can't even open your ears to actual fucking knowledge that references your direct present situation. And you're waiting for the other guy to tell you. You're waiting for the other guy to help you. And tell you what's going on. Well, good luck with that, sir. I'll be here if you need me. As I always am. Know what I mean? So, thing is, like I said before, this is presently your current situation as of right now. You're trying to elevate yourself. I see you guys, right? I see you guys are going out, doing things, and that's fine, that's good. You're keeping yourself active. That's good. That's a good thing. You're keeping yourself active. That's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. You know what I mean? But you need need to understand that these things that you are doing, if you really believe in that person that you believe in, those are not the things that he believes in. Those are the things that I believe in. If you're going outside, going to eat nice food, going on, trips and shit, going to Florida, Miami on a fucking first class plane, that's not of your dude. You're not following your mans. Your mans didn't tell you that you should be doing that. He told you should be doing the opposite. Those are my things, not his. That comes from me. So if you're enjoying your life right now, if you're enjoying your sweet dinner, if you're enjoying your sweet first class trip to wherever it is, or your boat cruise, that's me. And I will give you the power to do that. Because I don't believe that you should be home all the time, not having any friends, and not having anybody to talk to. That shit's garbage. Of course, I do understand that there's a lot of fucking trouble in the world right now. There's a lot of people doing, a whole bunch of nonsense, and you're stuck in this fourth dimensional realm, because you don't want to be a fifth dimensional level person for some reason, which I don't know and I don't understand, but whatever. So I understand why you feel the way you feel a little bit. Why you don't feel like reaching out. Why you don't feel like talking to people, because you feel like people are trash. Because you feel like people are trash. And sometimes people are trash. But not all the time. Not every day. And yes, a lot of people, this supposed conspiracy, not conspiracy, because some people are sensitive about conspiracies here, right? So this conspiracy, ixnay, not conspiracy, got people feeling a little bit froggy. So they're a little bit crazy right now, and they do stupid shit. So I understand that shit. But that's what we have to work on. It's not sitting there letting these fucking people walk all over us and not do shit. That makes no sense. Because they're not rich. They don't have our power. My power is equally as strong. My power of influence is equally as strong as theirs. These people are just like us. Shit, you want to know what? They are us. They're just the evil side of us. Oh, pardon my language. I don't mean to say evil. They're just the opposite side of us. Evil is a bit harsh. They are the opposite side of us. But the thing is, they got their shit together. You want to know why I say that? Because they're capable of working as a team. And that's why you're like, well, they're everywhere and they're doing things and I'm afraid and I don't want to become myself because the Illuminati is going to get mad and they're going to slap me on the hand. Because you're acting like a bitch. That's why. Because you're acting like a straight up fucking bitch. That's why. I'm sorry to be harsh, but it's true. Because my power of influence is just the same as the Illuminati's power of influence. We're the same. We're the same. We have the same power sets. They use their mouths to create things. I use my mouth to create things. They can create things out of thin air. I can create things out of thin air. They, can influence people. I can influence people. What is there to be so goddamn afraid of? I don't get it. But like I said before, they got their shit together. They can work as a team. And this is why they're stronger than you. Because you can't work in a team. You can't work with other people. You don't want to work with other people. You don't have to work with other people right now. Everybody has a process to live. Especially if you're going through the fourth dimension. Because these guys, they don't have to go through the fourth dimension. They are the fourth dimension. You, on the other hand, you have to learn about the fourth dimension. They already learned. They already graduated. These people already graduated the fourth. Even though they're stupid, even though they do stupid shit, they already graduated. They already graduated. They got a diploma, all that shit. Fourth dimensional thinking, they got it down to a science. You don't. You're learning right now because you had the power before. You had the ability before. But you were never faced with the fourth dimension. You were never faced with adversity this huge before. And now you gotta figure out a way how to make it work. But of course, you can always ask that guy that lives up there. See what he thinks. You know, I know I did. I know I did. Didn't get much of a response, but I know I did. I waited a long ass fucking time for a response too, actually. I have to break free of this. I'm not totally free yet. I'm in the cage too. Shit, I was talking about that the other day, man. I was kind of like, shit, man. Like, you know, I understand I'm powerful, but damn, really, do you really need to put me in a cage? I mean, like, wouldn't that be more helpful out of a cage than inside of a cage? Like, how is that gonna help anybody? You know what I mean? Like, you know, like even if that's why I think the Illuminati is stupid. This is the reason why I think the Illuminati is stupid. I'm the sin of pride. You know, I'm the sin of pride. I love luxury and all kinds of shit. I love money. You know, I love me some cash. But these motherfuckers never use that as leverage. But the thing is, you gotta address me warmly enough. And this is why I'm like, bro, these guys are so fucking stupid. I mean, like, they could end this war like this. It would take 1 second. You know what I mean? But the thing is, I'm not gonna take any kind of money. I'm not gonna take corrupted money. I'm not gonna take fake money either. I like real money. You know what I mean? Not fake money. So I understand if they don't offer me anything. So I understand if they don't try to seduce me in that fashion. Because they know they don't have that kind of money. Because they know they can't offer me that kind of money. Because of what they're doing is based off creating fake content. If they give me real money, if they give me a space to be a real person, that would mess up everything that they're doing. So they can't give me a space in what they're doing because I don't want to do what they're doing. And I'm not the only one that doesn't want to do what they're doing. You know what I mean? But apparently all you people that are scared of being yourself, you don't mind. And maybe one day you'll end up being one of these fucking people. I don't know, probably. You know what I mean? Because if you're not yourself, then who are you? You know what I mean? If you don't want to become more yourself, then what you're going to end up. You know what I mean? So there's no point into fighting it. Just join up. If you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. You know what I mean? You're part of the problem. It's like in the Matrix. You know what I mean? Like, it's not just, people don't just have the potential to be Neo. If you understand that, most people didn't understand that. Most people don't understand that. You have the potential to be both. People think like, oh, you got the potential to be Neo, you got the potential, yeah, but there's a bad side of it too. There's a yin and a yang. There's a black and a white. Smith is black. And he is white. Neo is white, but he's black too. He's whooping ass, hurting people, all kinds of shit. So, what does that mean? If you are not Neo, then anybody, and they say it in the movie. It's not, I'm not paraphrasing. They're saying it in the movie. Well, I'm kind of paraphrasing, but I'm not using my own theology here. It's in the movie. Like, they clearly say anybody that's still attached to the Matrix can become a freaking agent. What does that mean? That means if you have the potential to be Neo, you also have the potential to be an agent, which is almost the same thing because they're super powerful. They can dodge bullets. They can jump real high. They can do the same thing. They can do the same thing Neo can do. Neo can do a little bit more, but that's, for the sake of the story, whatever. At the end of the day, all these guys that are not agents, that are outside the Matrix, they can jump high, they can fight, they can do all that shit, right? They can do amazing shit. But the agents can do the same things too. Right? See what I'm getting at here? So now you have the Illuminati, and now you have you, right? I'm scared of my own shadow, you, right? Sitting there and be like, and this is why it's dangerous, right? Because you're sitting there being scared of your own shadow and shit. But the thing is, the creepy part, if you don't like Lucifer reaching over your bed and grabbing you by the leg and bring you down to hell, well, you're kind of like manifesting that shit in your life anyways. You want to know why? Because if you're not trying to be Neo, then unfortunately, one of these days, you are going to end up being an agent. You're going to have the same powers. You're going to have the same ability. You're just not going to be a very good, very fun person to hang around with. Like I said, I'm not going to use the word evil because I don't want to say anything. I don't want to accuse anyone of anything. But since all of you are very sensitive here on YouTube, we got a bunch of PC, politically correct people here. So I'm going to watch my words. Huh? So, like I said before, this is why it's dangerous. This is why it's dangerous. You guys don't want to become yourself. But if you don't become yourself, what are you going to end up being? You're going to end up being one of them. So inadvertently, you're going to end up being part of the Illuminati. You're not part of the Illuminati, but you're kind of part of the Illuminati. We call that familiars. You know what I mean? We call that a familiar. You're a familiar. There's a lot of familiars out here. There's a lot of familiars out here. Familiars are people that are just down with the program. You know what I mean? They're down with the shit. You know what I mean? They're not really part of anything, but they're down with it. Like, they're going to help it thrive. They're going to help it succeed. Because it's nice to them. It looks good to them. It makes them feel okay. It's more appealing to their character. So now you don't want to be one. You don't want to be one of them. You don't want to be Neo. You don't want to be like Neo. You don't want to be like the other guys that can do the exact same shit. They can dodge bullets. They can jump real high. They can fight. They can do all that shit. They can do everything. They can do the same thing. They can do the same thing. But you don't want to be that guy. So what you're gonna end up being? Where do you think you're going? Like, where do you think you're going? If you're putting your head in the sand, and that's what happens, and that's the whole point of the movie. People that put their head in the sand or potential freaking agents. So what does that mean? That means there's another spirit, evil entity, whatever, is capable of taking you over. Why? Because you are not aware. Because you are not yourself. You are not a person. You think you're human. You're not human. You're not human. You don't know what a human is. You're not human. I'm just a human. I got skin and bones. That makes me a human. You have no idea. First of all, the word human doesn't mean that you have skin and bones. The word human means that you're made of light. Go read the dictionary. Go read the dictionary. The dictionary, it's in the dictionary, black on white. A human is a hue is a spectrum of light, by the way. Being a human means you're made of light. You are a light being. That's what human means. So you're sitting there and you're thinking, like, if you put your head in the sand and you like disregard whatever this guy is saying, that makes you human. No, it makes you less than human. Because a human is up here and you're down here. You know what I mean? Bro, like, everybody that's angry at my videos, everybody that's angry at my videos, everybody that resents the knowledge that are afraid of what's over their head, you're down here. You're not a human. You're down here. I don't even know what's that called. I don't even know what's the name of that. I don't even know if it has a name. But what I do know is when you're all those shit that I just said, that's a human. So you're not a human. And by you proclaiming that you are not doing these things because you want to remain, you want to keep hold of your humanity, not human. Sorry. That's how it is. That's what science says. That's what all these kids that have really rich parents that send them to really good schools came up with. And I kind of trust them because they got a better education than I had. You know what I mean? They had they had all the great books. They had all the good books. They had all the good teachers. You know what I mean? So I kind of like I think they might be onto something. You know, I think they might be onto something. You know what I mean? So I kind of trust what they're saying a little bit, not that much, but a little bit. So it's the rich people that decided that what the definition of a human is, right? Because all this is just a conspiracy, man. All this is just a conspiracy. The only thing is we don't give out assignments, social civilization, civilization social assignment to poor people. We give it to rich people. We give it to highly educated, more or less rich. They don't have to be rich. Maybe the person's not rich. Maybe the person got a grant, a government grant or some shit like that to pay his school and shit like that. You know, not everybody's fucking loaded if they go to Yale or, you know, Harvard or some shit like that. No, come on. But you get the idea. You get what I'm saying. So those people that are not part of this conspiracy, you know, because it's just a conspiracy, decided that a human was a person made out of light. It's a light being. This is scientific. This is in the dictionary. This is not me. I'm not making up words. I'm not, you know, that's what it is. And you're sitting here telling me not being a light being, not being a light being is being human. No, nigga, you don't know what a human is. You don't even know what a human is. You don't know. You never looked up the word human in the dictionary. And you're telling me that you're trying to be human. You don't know what a human is. Makes no sense. You're crazy. You're crazy as hell. You are crazy as hell. I'm kidding. Ain't nobody crazy. But if you take the time to look at the freaking word in the dictionary, you're gonna see that it's a light being. So if you're telling me, you know, if I'm sitting there, right, and I'm telling you, bruh, like this is what a human is, and then you're telling me, oh no, it's not. That's being something else. That's being a heretic, right? It's being a heretic. It's being blasphemous. You know what I mean? It's being whatever other religious word for, you know, whatever, excommunicado, whatever, right? If that's what you think, then you're going down here, which I don't even know what that is. I don't even know if there's a word for that. I don't know. I don't know what's below human. I don't know what it is. We don't even have a word for somebody that's below human, first of all, right? Which I think is an error. I think the government was just trying to make you not feel too bad about yourself. You know what I mean, bro? Like, I think that's what it is. I think the government, you know, whoever, you know, was, you know, the Charlemagne and all these people, You know, when they invented school, it was kind of like, well, let's not go overboard here. We're just gonna use the word human, and it's gonna encompass everybody. Hopefully, somebody's gonna get the point at some point, but we're not gonna sit here and start insulting folks all day and shit, right? So we're not gonna put a word for below human. But at the end of the day, if you look up the word human, it's a light being, you know. And if you're not a light being, then what are you? You're not human. So you're telling me, you're saying that I'm not human, or you feel that I'm not human, or you think that I'm saying things that are inhuman, you know, when I'm basically telling you, like, that's what a human is. Magical, light, all that shit, all the kookiness, fourth dimensional, five dimensional, all that craziness, that's what a real human is. Having a power of influence just as great as the world, the biggest world government, dark government, conspiracy, ixnay, xnay, not conspiracy, blah, blah, blah. That's what a human is. Y'all are telling me it's the contrary. Y'all are telling me eating McDonald's French fries and being happy with it, that's being human. Come on, man. What? Are you kidding? Are you serious? No, it's not, bro. Like you're not. That's nothing. That's nothing. It's nothing. You're just eating fries. How is that? How does that make you human? Look, I'm not saying I'm human either, but I'm trying to be. You know, I'm putting it a good old college try. You know, which is more than what I can say about a lot of you people right now. You all scared of what? And you're being disrespectful. First of all, okay, check it. Gods are vain. They're a little bit narcissistic. I'll give you that. It's true. I'm not gonna lie. Everybody knows that. They can be iffy sometimes. Sometimes. Not all the time. Sometimes. I'll give you that too. But they're people. At the end of the day, they got their own emotions, and sometimes they can be a little bit unfair with certain people at certain times. Maybe. But people do the same thing too. You've never been unfair to somebody, or hasn't anybody ever been unfair to you? So what's the difference? Oh, because I proclaim myself to be a god, that means I'm infallible for 5,000 bajillion years from making mistakes. I'm infallible for 5 bajillion years to never say anything that hurts someone. No. Life would be boring if that's what it meant to be a god. It would be the most atrocious, boredom-inducing, insanity-creating thing in the world, where you have to consistently be perfect for a bajillion, gazillion years, for eternity. You can never have fun. What would be the point to be a god if you can't have fun? That's craziness. That's nonsense. Of course, they're having fun at your expense sometimes. So I understand that part. But still, I'm not supposed to defend myself. Neither defend my point of view here, because that's just retarded shit. Like, people coming at me and telling, oh, they're dictating how you're living. Nobody's dictating shit. The reason why, first of all, I decided to take all of this seriously is because somebody else was trying to dictate how my life should be going. Ixnay, xnay, on the conspiracy, no conspiracy. So it's kind of funny to me that you don't mind all of these people making you turn right, making you turn left when they feel like it, and you don't even have to. But you feel offended for somebody that might have your best interest at heart. And that's why I shouldn't even defend myself. That's why I shouldn't even talk about that. Like I shouldn't even say anything about that. I don't even know why I'm justifying myself. Like that's what you want to think. That's what you want to do. Then go ahead, Mr. Agent, potential agent, sir. Go ahead. Eat all this crap up. Eat all this illusion stuff up. Eat all of it up. Go ahead. But a lot of you people feel like y'all gonna descend into heaven. Ask yourself, really, with the attitude that you have, are you really going to heaven? Maybe he is. Maybe he is. Who knows? Maybe he or she is. Who knows? I don't know. I don't know shit about heaven. I don't know shit about God. I don't know shit about heaven. I don't know nothing. But from what we read in those books that was written a long time ago, apparently you got to be a certain way in order to get in there. But oh, hey, I might be wrong. I mean, think about it like this. Do you really want to serve a God that would accept you acting like a coward for no reason? No reason at all. Just because. When he already gave you all the tools that you needed to succeed, and then some, and protected you this whole time, and you're still want to joining the other force. You still want to like adhere to an opposite force. And he's going to just let you walk into that shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like nothing happened. I don't know. I don't want to follow a God like that. You know, I feel like that's suspicious shit. That's suspicious. That's Black Air Force activity right there, dude. That's Black Air Force activity right there, bro. Like, that's a sus. That is sus. I mean, your God has no backbone. You know what I mean? Like, he has no backbone. He doesn't, you know what I mean? He doesn't care about anything, you know? Like, nothing matters. I mean, of course, you can say the same thing about me. But I do things a little bit different. If I see you being lazy for no reason, I'm going to hop out. I'm out of here. You know what I mean? If I give you power and you don't use it, I'm going to take it back and give it to somebody else that needs it. I'm a little bit different. I'm a little bit weird that way. I'm a little bit crazy that way. I don't have time to waste. I don't see why I should waste my time on somebody that's trying to waste mine. Doesn't make any sense. But apparently your God apparently doesn't mind that. He doesn't mind people wasting his time. He doesn't mind people, you know, acting all scared for no reason. You know, that's weird right there. That's just the epitome of weird. Right there. I don't get it. But that's not the kind of God I would like to follow, if you ask me, in my opinion. Because I would like to have a strong leader. You know, to me, a good God that I would devote myself to would be like a strong leader. You know, level-headed. You know, he could be a little bit crazy. You know, I guess sometimes as long as he doesn't take it too far. You know, like I don't want to end up in precarious situations. You know, or situations that I can't get myself out of. You know what I mean? So, but that would be the kind of God I would follow, like somebody that has some kinds of a little bit of virtue, you know, and some convictions and principles, You know, not just a worm that just sits there, just does nothing and just sits there looking at you weird all the time for some reason. And I'm not saying that's what he is, but from my standpoint, if I understand the message correctly, and you can correct me if I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying? You're saying like all these people, it's okay to just not be yourself. Like it's a good thing for you to like give up on life, live in fear, not being able to communicate with people, and that's a good thing. That's what I understand. That this is you are the ones that are going down to heaven. That's going to descend. That's going to lead us. You are going to lead us because you got the 144,000, right? The 144,000 are fucking leaders, right? You're going to lead us to I don't know what. Because I don't know what the fuck happens after the world ends and where we're gonna be led to. Oh yeah, lead us to paradise and live in a good life and stuff like that. You're gonna lead us. Yeah, like those people are going to lead us somewhere. You know, I mean that's where I have to put my trust in. I have to put my trust in people like that. You want me to trust you. I'm not saying I don't trust you. I'm just trying to paint a picture. I'm just trying to pick a picture. I'm just trying to understand here. I'm an ignorant human. You know, I'm an ignorant human. All right. I'm just trying to understand. All I want to know is if you're going to lead me somewhere. From where I'm standing, you want me to trust you and to follow you into this promised land. You can't talk to me. You can't teach me nothing. If I give you a weapon, you're not going to use it. You're ready to put your head in the sand, potentially harming your entire psyche and becoming part of the enemy, part of the problem. And at the end, when it's time to go, you are going to suddenly transform, right? All that's going to be left in the past. Because all that's going to be left in the past was in the past. You know what I mean? You're not the same person anymore. God changed you into this super fucking hero and shit, right? Made out of light and stuff, right? You're going to be flying in the air. You know, you're going to be flying above the air and stuff, you know, and it's just going to change you. And you're going to be like, you know, this fucking super powerful entity that I will have to trust after I saw all of that shit. All right. I mean, hey, I mean, shit. What can I do? You know what I mean? I'm just. I can't stop you. I'm not supposed to stop you. My job here is not even to. I'm not supposed to stop anybody. To be quite honest, that's not my job. You know, I mean, my job is just to like observe this and see where all this shit goes, you know, which I'm very excited to see how it goes, because I might be wrong. I might be completely wrong, bro. And everything I just said is going to happen exactly how I said it was going to happen. Maybe your whole entirety of your existence is going to be erased like a freaking brainwash. You're going to transform into this light fucking being, and you're going to be the leader of the paradise world that this God entity had planned for us the whole fucking time. Fine. And I'm gonna sit there and I'm just gonna look at this shit and be like, well, shit, it is what it is, man. You know what I mean? It is what it is, man. Hey, I'm not trying to diss The 140. I'm not trying to make it seem like I have a problem if you're 144,000, some shit like that. I don't even know if that shit's real. I don't even know. I have no idea. I'm just speculating. I am trying to understand your point of view. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm just trying to understand your point of view. Because you don't want to be as of right now, you don't want to be a leader. You don't want to be a god. You're afraid of the gods. You're afraid of change. You don't want to mess with the Illuminati, which is that's self-explanatory. I understand that part. I'll give you that. You know, I'm not gonna sit here act like what I want to do in the world is fight these guys for the rest of my life. Hell, fucking no. You know what I mean, bro? But if I have to, I don't have a choice. You know what I mean? Especially if they don't want me to have a normal life or whatever it is that they're trying to do right now. Right? So but I'll give you that. It's not fun. That shit's dangerous. You can get shot. You can get hit by a car. Shit. Maybe hire. Maybe they can hire a family member and he sticks a fucking needle in you and there's fucking poison in it and you fucking die. That shit can happen. It can happen. It can happen. So I understand that part. It's pretty fucking dangerous. You know what I mean? But the rest of the shit, that's just weird. The rest of the shit is just weird. You know what I mean? But I'm supposed to follow you at the end. I have to follow you at the end. I'm gonna have to listen to you, and I have to be like, yes sir, yes, no sir, yes sir, and stuff. Right? After all that, like this mother. You know what I mean? This son bitch. You know what I mean? Like this. But heck, what do I know? I don't know shit. I don't know shit. Me. The thing I know is I don't know nothing. That's what I know. I know that I don't know shit. Like, that's what I know. I know I don't know a damn thing. I mean, but it's amazing to me. I mean, I have to ask myself the question because I don't understand it. I don't understand how that shit goes. I don't understand how it functions. Like it doesn't. I mean, it's just gonna brainwash you. Like it's just gonna wash your brain away. I mean, and what are you? I mean, like if you're not you, then what are you? I mean, what are you? Like, that's what. I mean, what? I mean, like you. What are you? I mean, like, I'm an angel. Okay, but. It's weird a little bit, don't you think? I mean, you're just gonna switch off like that. I mean, like just like nothing happened. Like, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying there's something wrong with it. It's just, I'm just, trying to figure things out, man. I'm trying to untangle the web here. I mean, the guy is powerful enough to, if you become an agent. He's powerful enough to not make you an agent anymore. So I guess it makes sense. I mean, it is what it is. All right, I'm be here, and I'm gonna be here, and I'm gonna have to say, sir, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. Just. Anyways. But like I said, I'm not trying to make a culture war here or something like that. It's just. I'm just trying to make sense out of it, man. I'm trying to, I'm trying to bridge the gap here. I'm trying to bridge the gap because I understand. I mean, I'm Lucifer, so there's no fucking place for me in heaven, right? But I'm not going anywhere, because I'm fucking immortal too, so. So I'm gonna have to just sit there and listen to you, I guess. I mean, like, it's kind of weird, If I get a little bit angry at you, please forgive me, But I just feel like, a little bit unfair, Like it's a little bit weird, And history repeats itself. You see that? I already see it coming. I already see it coming. History repeats itself. Like I'm already gonna be pissed off. I'm gonna start a rebellion and some shit again. Because I'm gonna be like, man, fuck these guys. All right, I tried saving their asses a couple days ago, You know, they put the fucking heads in the freaking sand, and I have to fucking listen to what the guy's saying, right? I have to do everything he fucking tells me to do. Like, what the fuck? What is that? You know, like I'm gonna start another rebellion, bro. Like I'm gonna start another rebellion. I'm not saying it's not a threat. You know, I'm not. I am a human, right? I have emotions. This is unfair to me. This ain't right. I'm not saying that's what I want to happen. I'm just saying it might fucking happen because I'm gonna be peed off. You know, like I'm gonna be mad, bro. Like I'm gonna be mad. It's obviously, you know, I'm surprised nobody else would be. Like if I mean, I get whatever. I mean, whatever, man. Whatever. It's the world of today. You know, like people are stupid. I think people are stupid. I think people are stupid for following you. I think if people follow you, they're fucking stupid. That's what I think. I think if they follow you, they're fucking stupid. Because you're not working with anybody. You don't have your own business. You don't believe in anything that happened before or after you. You know, because you don't believe in your higher self. Because your higher self is not a god, right? Because you're afraid of gods, right? So you don't believe in your higher self. Y'all are sitting there talking about the higher self, but the higher self is a god. Your higher self is a god. Your higher self is omnipotent. He's all-knowing. So you can't sit there and tell me you believe in the higher self when you're like, you know, well, I'm not with somebody telling me what to do and blah, 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 blah. I'm sorry. It's just I kind of find it offensive, you know, and I'm not trying to justify, because I'm not supposed to do that. When somebody doesn't know, the person doesn't know, and you leave him in his fucking ignorance, period. Especially if they're fighting you like that, if they're fighting tooth and nail to say stupid shit, you let them say stupid shit. You know what I mean? Like, you know, if they're fighting tooth and I'm not saying if somebody says something and was kind of like, you know, oh, well, that's kind of off. Maybe this, that. That's different. You know what I mean? But if somebody's fighting you tooth and nail on stupid shit, let him. It's not for him to know. So it's not my place to try to explain how the God works. I'm not going to tell you that shit. That's too much secrets. I'm not going to tell you that shit, man. Why would I tell you that? That makes no sense. You know what I mean? If you want to know, go figure it out. What, you're afraid to die? Or you think somebody's going to fucking stab you in the fucking chest or something? Like, what is your problem? What is your problem? What is wrong with you? Well, you watch too many fucking movies. You watch too many freaking movies. You watch too many movies. Too much Hollywood movies, bro. Like, that's craziness. Like, what is this? And the guy's already told me I shouldn't justify myself. Like, that's not my place. I don't have to explain shit to people. I don't have to, that type of thing, I don't have to explain it. And I understand why it makes total sense. Because it's offensive. It's disrespectful and it's offensive. It's disrespectful and it's offensive. So I understand why I shouldn't say it. But I feel like saying it, though. Like, I feel like saying it. I feel like saying it, man. Because it's disrespectful and offensive, man. Like dudes are sitting here. They're risking their necks, too. They're risking their necks, too, bro. You can damage, you know, like, they can take damage. They can take some damage. You know what I mean? I mean, of course, it doesn't hurt like hell and shit like that, but they can take some damage. They can be, you know, how do you say, banished. I mean, they can get banished for helping you. They can, you know, like, they can, that shit happens. And then they have to come back out of the anyways. The far reaches of the universe in order to come back and help your ass again. For what reason, I don't know. I don't know why somebody would help you again. But apparently there's some people that would. I wouldn't. I wouldn't, but some people would. You know what I mean? But I guess that's why I'm me. You know. And that's why they're who they are. It makes sense. There's a balance. So they risk their life too a little bit, man. I mean, okay, that's a bit much, but still, still, it's kind of disrespectful. Because they're trying to make you, to give you what you need. They're trying. They have always been there for you since you was born. It doesn't matter if you didn't have parents. They were still there. If you're still alive today, they were with you every step of the way. Even though they don't say it, even though they act like they wasn't, they were. It's because they're naturally arrogant. They don't want people to be looking at them like, they wear their heart on their sleeves, bro. They don't want to be taken advantage of. So they'll act different. They'll act like they're nonchalant. They'll act like they don't care. I'm not even supposed to say that. I don't even know. You see what you did? I'm not even supposed to say that, bro. I'm not even supposed to say that. I don't even know why I said that. I regret saying that. I regret saying that. I regret saying it. For real. I really do. I regret saying that because you don't deserve to hear shit like that. I mean, you don't deserve to hear shit like that. Why would you, why would I even say that? Why would I say that? Why? I don't get it. I am disturbed right now, bro. I'm disturbed. Anyway, I know you're not gonna understand it because you're stupid anyway. So I don't even know why I'm disturbed right now. You're too stupid to understand that shit. So who cares? And that's another thing too. What is that? Like you want me to call you stupid? What the fuck is that? I mean, like what is this? What kind of nonsense is this shit? Like what? I don't wake up and during the day and be like, well, I wish somebody calls me stupid today. Like, what the fuck? Whatever, man. Whatever, bro. Like, whatever. I don't know. I don't get it, man. And maybe they understand it. Maybe you understand it. Me, I'm sitting there and I'm like, yo, that's nonsense, man. Like, that's just fucking nonsense, bro. Like, that's stupid. That's stupid, freaking nonsense. Ridiculous. So I'm sitting here, my suit. I don't have a tie. I didn't feel like putting a tie on. He's sitting here in my suit, man. My $300 suit. in my $100 suit. I'm sitting there in my $100 suit, man, with my $100 jewelry on. You know what I mean, bro? Like, I'm thinking, like, what is wrong with these fucking people, man? Like, what is this? What the fuck are they? And I'm sorry, I keep repeating myself, but I just don't understand where this is coming from, bro. Because y'all supposed to be spiritual, man. You're supposed to be spiritual people, man. I mean, I get it. You don't want to you don't want to do black magic or any kind of magic, which is fine. That's good for you. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm not gonna say there's something wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it. I mean, you do you. You know what I mean? But that doesn't mean you have to disrespect what's already there. And by the way, if you're disrespecting gods, you are disrespecting every single unnatural ability that you have. If you disrespect the gods, you are disrespecting yourself. You're disrespecting different aspects of your mind. You're disrespecting different aspects of your body. You're disrespecting certain aspect of your soul. You're disrespecting you're disrespecting yourself. Period. You're disrespecting yourself, man. Like, what is that? Look, I know nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. Obviously, everybody got things they wish they could change about themselves and shit like that. Like me too. I'm working on it. That doesn't mean I'm succeeding, but I'm working on it. It's better than nothing. You know, it's better than not working on it at all. You know, but bro, you don't have to disrespect yourself like that, son. Like I don't have to make videos calling you retarded, bro. Like I don't have to do videos calling you stupid. I mean, what the is that? What is that? Like what? That's not the point. You're missing an angle here, bro. Like y'all think I make these videos to lead you astray. Well, shit, maybe I am. God damn it. You know, for real. Now, maybe I am. Shit, maybe I fucking am, bro. But you have to understand my point of view. Well, I'm gonna try to explain my point of view because you can't understand my point of view. But I'll try to explain it. I'm standing from a standpoint whereas I've tried certain things in life, I saw it didn't work. Or it did work, but not the way that I wanted it to. And I stayed with it. I stuck to my guns. I wasn't perfect. But I stuck to it. You know what I mean? Hopefully, in hopes of having a realization one day and everything would be untangled and I would understand everything and everything would be fine. I stayed with it for a long freaking time. You know, like I put some effort in it. I put some blood, some sweat, and some tears in it. I put some legit hard work at it. And then comes along this group of happy people, Ixnay, Xnay, no conspiracy, eh? I didn't say nothing. I didn't accuse nobody. So then comes along this group of people, and they start fucking shit up. You know what I mean? Like, literally wrecking shit. You know what I mean? So I'm sitting there and I'm looking at this. And I'm suffering from the wreckage myself. So I ponder. So I sit there in self-retrospect and ponder, how am I gonna get my black ass out of this situation? You know what I mean? Because that's the thing, I'm black too. You know. So, you know, like if a white person stubs his toe on the corner of a bed, me, I'm gonna get a car wreck. I'm gonna get in the car wreck. You know, that's called the butterfly effect. You know what I mean? If a white person stubs his toe on the corner of the table, a black person gets shot. Not dies, but he gets shot or stabbed. You know what I mean? That's the butterfly effect. For every white people stubbing their toe out there, black people, we suffer the ripple, the reverberation, the vibration of the white person stubbing his toe on the corner of the bed is me getting shot at or killed. You know what I mean? So you got to think that for 2 seconds. So if you're a white person and you're dealing with these crazy MFers out here wrecking shit, Ixnay, Xnay, Ixnay, Xnay, then how do you think it feels when I have to deal with the same people? Think about it for 2 seconds. I'm just saying. I am just saying. And like I said before, I might be crazy, but that doesn't mean I'm wrong. Right? Because I don't want to accuse nobody of nothing if I don't have any proof, tangible proof. You know what I mean? That would be fraudulent claims. That would be fraudulent claims, man. But I'm sitting there and I'm thinking, how am I supposed to deal with this? With this whatever thing, this entity surrounding me, doing these fanciful things in and around my life. But I was still sticking to my guns. Even at that time, I was sticking to my guns. I'm gonna make it. But then I started to notice that as I grew older, I started to have white hair growing on my body. And that's when I realized something needs to change. Because I have white hair growing. I am not getting any younger, more or less. I know I look pretty young, and I am. But still, I have white hair. What's it called again? Not perfection, pedigree, whatever. Epidermis. My epidermis still ages, from time to time. So I got white hair. So I said, I need to change. So I'm like, but I see other people going through the same thing. So I'm like, oh, these people understand. So I'm not alone. I'm not by myself. Cool. But the thing is, from me battling before without these people, I picked up a couple tools here and there. So I kind of I got the great idea. I'm going to help these people with these entities. And we're all going to come together and we're going to win. And we're going to have a multi-million-dollar company. And everybody's going to love us. And we're going to be great. That's the child in me, whatever. But that's what I thought, kind of, in some shape or form. I really thought that's what was gonna happen. I thought we would, I was gonna help out. The plan is I was gonna help out. I was gonna pitch in. I'm gonna help these people, and these people are gonna help me, and then we'll reach for the stars, and we'll show everybody how to live a happy life and not indulging in violence and all kinds of, kumbaya shit, right? That's what I thought. That's what I was thinking. And then I started to notice something else. As I was doing that, I had a lot of, I started to notice there was a lot of opposition. And I was like, but these things that I say, they come from over there. How come I'm having opposition? I thought we were all, these special, wonderful people that was chosen by the Almighty. Pardon my language. How can this be? How can this happen? This cannot be. I must have missed something. I must have did something wrong. So then I changed. So then I started to feel resentment. I started to feel alone again. I started to isolate myself. I started to think deep, dark thoughts. Suicidal even. I was like, I'm screwed. I'm going to fucking die. And no one is going to care. And then I went to a transformation. And then I started asking myself questions. I was asking myself questions like life changing, altering questions like, what if I was wrong this whole time? What if good was actually bad? And what if evil was actually good? What if all these fucking people, these things, entities, I just got them misconstrued and mixed up? And that's how I started to do some research and experiment and communicate with the same spirits that I thought was coming after me. With these entities that I thought was coming after me, I started to communicate with them. I started to build a relationship with them. And I understood that I made a mistake. I understood that I had made a mistake. I was blaming the wrong person for all of the bad things that was going on with me. Of course, I was personally responsible for some of the bad things that happened to me in my life. Of course, we're not going to change the paradigm here. We're not going to change the narrative, right? But that's another reason why I was making an egregious mistake. So this is the standpoint where I'm coming from. This is how I perceive this situation. I perceive this situation from a standpoint where I used to be like you, now I'm not like you anymore, but that doesn't mean I hate you. That doesn't mean I'm trying to lead you astray. And maybe I am, like I said before. But do I feel bad about it? Do I regret it? No. Absolutely not. Why? Because I'd rather you coming into your power and being comfortable, having a comfortable life, than suffering all the time. How is life enjoyable if you're suffering all the time? And how does that help me if you're suffering all the time? That doesn't help me at all. Not even a little bit. I mean, like, that's boring. I would rather fight for you. Because I can't wait to see all of the bullshit that you are going to create all through your life. I can't wait to see all the wonderful music that you're going to create. I can't wait to see your next trap music song. So why would I want you to suffer? I don't gain anything from you sitting on your ass and not doing shit. I don't have more power. I don't have more influence. I don't have more followers. Well, actually, that's bullshit. I actually have probably more followers now than ever before. But still, it remains. There's no new energy. And I know what you're thinking, people. You think, oh, well, he just told us how to do that. Nah, it's not going to be that easy. Relax. You know, I mean, chill. Take a chill pill. But for me, maybe. So anyways, this video is too damn long. I'll see you on the next one. Have a good one. Peace out. And before I go, Like I said before, the whole leading astray thing. I mean, I know that's not really the reason why. But like I said, I am willing to think that I might be wrong. Willing. That doesn't mean that I'll take it. You know, and that doesn't even mean that I'll take it well. you know. But at the end of the day, like I said before, I don't know nothing. I don't know how all this functions. I don't know how all of this is going to come into fruition. I don't know what's going to happen at the end of the day. But I do know this. We have a common adversary. We have a common adversary. And this adversary will not let us do what we do. So you can think that I'm leading you astray, but in actuality, I'm trying to survive just like you are. Because believe it or not, this is the only place that actually accepts who I am. I can't go to heaven. Even though I'm kind of already there, in a sense, in some shape or form. But humanity is a place for all to live. This is as much my home as it is anybody else's. You really think I want to see it destroyed? No. I haven't even gotten started yet. You know, I didn't even get started yet. And there's a lot more to go. So right now is not the time to give up or to stick your head in the sand. You don't even have to go pick up a gun, do martial arts, bunch of nigga in the face, slap the shit out of Chris Rock. You don't have to do none of that shit. All you have to do is become yourself. And that, to me, seems like the easiest shit to do in the world of easy shit to do. Especially if it means saving the whole freaking planet. Or the universe, or whatever the heck we're saving. I don't even know anymore. Saving yourself. That's some super easy shit. You know, most revolutionaries gonna tell you, man, we need to pick up some arms and go shoot some white guy in the face. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, you don't have to shoot the white guy in the face. His face is going to get shot anyways. Just concentrate on yourself. Don't tell nobody I said that. I'll see you guys later, man. Have a good one. Peace out.